Alright, boys, take two, because I just made this entire video and realized I was muted as soon as I put it in my editing software. So this is a great time. But in that, I found a way to make this a little quicker. The biggest thing is when you have four set, you guys get Swiftmen shorted by 2 seconds, which is like absolutely crazy. All right, so this is the gear I'm running right now. I'm not gonna read it all out. I'm just gonna go through. But like that tier set to me is so great that that's like the first thing I have to point out. We're gonna skip over weapon because there's no honor weapons in Cataclysm at the moment. I believe there's conquest weapons, but there currently is none for honor. So your best bet is to run PVE to get something BIS. I believe there's one in Vortex Pinnacle. I just haven't ran it yet, and I'm currently on a lockout for it for a specific. So kind of screwed on that one. This is my healing build. This is more designed to pure healing output. I will show you guys something where you can do to get little bit of damage out of it. But for me, I'm more of a heal, heal, heal. I'll adjust it the more I feel need. Maybe in arenas, I'll kind of see what works a little better. Because I know they changed resilience to where it just stops the critting. So a lot of the builds that we've seen, would it be 12 years ago, aren't the same they are now. Um, this is a big one. Increases the healing done by your rejuvenation and the direct damage of your moonfire by 6%. It gives you big damage and it increases your rejuvenation by a lot. So, the main things you want in this though is you want natural shapeshifter and you want master because it increases your healing done by 4 in incarn and just in regular caster form. The other one is Evanescence. It's basically what does this. I'll show you on my other account. It puts the big green circle around. Pretty massive. Not gonna lie to you. I've noticed that it's like usually like my top 4 healing in battlegrounds. As long as people stay in it. So I'm basically gonna make a back row that screams stay in the green for my Swiftmen because even for it being like third in percentage, it could be a lot higher. Nature's Cure is also a massive one because it removes corruption and removes a magic effect. So it's pretty fat to when it comes into dispelling a lot of things. Um, that one's not so massive. It's more of self healing type ordeal. Reduce this one's also crazy. It reduces the global cooldown of your Juve. So like that's a pretty big. It's not even a full like second before you get another one on. So definitely something that I would 100% look into. Um, these two, I mean, this is kind of personal take. I like the 15% spell haste and the crit. The spell haste you get from casting your regrowth, and you cast regrowth a lot because you get a lot of clear castings. Moonglow is massive, 9% reduce of mana on damage and healing. A lot of people I've noticed that are going to the hybrid build, they run Fury of Storm Rage, which reduces the mana cost of your Wrath, and when you deal with your Wrath, you have a 6% chance to get an instant cast. I believe that goes from 6 to 12%, and then if you pair that with Starlight Wrath, reduces the cast time. So you can get like pretty quick and cheap Wraths for free Starfires. This is the main build. I like it. There's a lot that you could do. Like Empowered Touch increases the direct damage done by your Healing Touch regrowth and nourish spells by 5%. Is it good? Yes. Is it worth coming out of anything of this? I personally don't think so. With the glyphs I'm running, which I'll show you in a second, like the cast time on my Healing Touch and Nourish is reduced by 0.5 seconds because it's already a long cast, right? I mean that's pretty massive, especially when you're running this one. When you cast Healing Touch, the cooldown of Nature's Swiftness is reduced by 10 seconds. So having short, cast on your Healing Touch and being able to, to use it more to get your free NSs, which Nature Swiftness, stops any, like, becomes instant cast. So it's pretty fat. These ones, there's nothing really like crazy. I just got short dash and free rebirth. Free rebirth is nice unless you like carrying around all the maple seeds, I believe. Bark skin's definitely one to get. When it's up, it reduces the chance to be critically hit by 25%. So that's definitely something that you like want to have. Rejuvenation reduces the healing done by rejuve by 10%, which is also again pairs into the uh, global cooldown on it. So it's definitely Definitely something. Now, this probably isn't going to be your go-to if you're running arenas, but just for BGs, I grabbed it. It's Glyph of Wild Growth. Wild Growth can affect one additional target, but its cooldown is increased by 2 seconds. Um, Definitely not an arena glyph, but it definitely is a glyph for, let's just say, RBGs. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is kind of like healing playstyle. Um, the way I've been doing it, let me get a duel real quick. All right, duel's accepted. The way that I've been doing damage really is I Moonfire, Insect Swarm, and then I just spam Starfires. Now, if you're against a target that like can't heal, like let's just say you're going against a hunter, they really don't have any kicks. They have silencing, right? So just if you keep your dots up, like I know it's not a crazy amount of damage, but it's still enough to kind of like realize that they can't fight you. Now, the biggest thing about healing, and I hope you guys are ready for this, when you're in Incarn, you can life bloom everybody. There's no cap. You get, you still get your instant regrowths. You get the big procs. Like it's the biggest part is being able to life bloom everybody. So like when I go to do it, right, my outside of Incarn, the way I heal is I rejuve, I swift mend so they have that. I get a big regrowth, and then I start stacking. And then you get the proc again. Let me see if let's see if I can get good luck on procs right now. Yep, see look, another proc, another free regrowth. I've noticed that this is the best way to do this. All right, guys. And this is the guide that I've brought to you. If you guys want to see more, in depth in games when Arena comes out, if that's something you guys want to watch, or you have questions, you can ask in the comments, or you can jump over to my Twitch. The link will be in the description. That's just the main things that I've thought of so far, and just wanted to push some some content out for y'all to see. I'm not gonna cut it. I'm an honest guy. I'm not gonna sit here and try to make this pitch perfect. This is my personality, man. It is what it is. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment something, question, tell me to shut the fuck up. Whatever you guys are really feeling. So I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. And if you see me in a Cata dungeon or in a battleground, just do me a favor. Throw me a wave. All right, guys. See you later.